There's so many other things that we've got to do. Can you do something about this guy? Put this guy to work? We're actually going to use this to cover the outside of the eaves. I'm going to start calling them our dragon scales. Good morning, y'all. What's up, Greensteaders? Welcome back. I had a little bit of diversion from the house build. There's some other tasks Jess wanted me to do that she's been wanting done for a while, and with these crazy winds, I had to get them done. But now that they are done, we are going to get back to the house. So many things I got to do. We got to get to it. Now, if you're new here, my wife and I, we're building our own earth bag house off-grid here in the Arizona desert. We finished the dome not too long ago, but there's so many other things that we've got to do. Now, I put this door in a little while ago. I still have not weather protected it. I want to get a sealant on it so that when the monsoon rains come, this thing doesn't get all bent out of shape. Also, these bags here have been left uncovered for a while, and I kind of want to get those protected before those start deteriorating in the sun. So I got a lot to do. First off, I want to protect this door. Now, I already put a little bit of a sealer on these boards here, kind of a pinkish color. I wasn't too crazy about it. So I might go over this again, and I'm probably going to go over the door. I got something new, and I'm hoping I like that a little bit better. So the stuff I picked up before was cedar, and I should have probably known better, but this is an acorn brown, which I'm hoping I like better. We'll see how this looks. I think I'm going to do something I probably should have done with the last one, is maybe do a little test piece. Yeah, just kind of a transparent brown color. Very light, but I might end up putting a couple coats on anyway. I think I like this a little bit better than the pink, the pink stuff. Of course, looks aren't super important. Really, I just kind of want this wood protected a bit from some of the elements that might be intruding soon. We're about to enter some of our driest months here, but the monsoons will be here before you know it, or before we know it. All right, now to get the inside. I am loving it inside here right now, I'll tell you that. 80 degrees outside. 58 degrees in here. Now how that's going to be when summer rolls around, I don't know. We'll find out together though. We'll let you know. Ultimately, more things are coming that'll make this more energy efficient. I'm really excited to see the results. You see, Jess isn't the only one that does some painting around here.
All the rocks that are just laying around.
These lazy rocks just laying around. Well, I imagine you can't stand for that. You're gonna put them to work.
I am.
Can you do something about this guy? Put this guy to work? Who says you don't need to do any raking in the desert? Of course, instead of raking leaves, you're raking rocks. I brought out some of the metal flashing that I've had laying around. Some of this has been in our storage area for a little bit, but we're actually going to use this to cover the outside of the eaves. Just as a plan, she's going to make it kind of unique, kind of personalize it, so I'm kind of interested to see what she does with it. We got a good start on our dragon scales. I'm going to start calling them our dragon scales. We knew we had to do something else besides the ferro cement going along the sides. I mean, we might have been able to do it, but it would have been a lot of extra weight. Well, I think we have a first successful test of our future plan for the eaves. I think that will work.
Well, I knew we needed something lightweight, but something that would be water resistant. I had already been looking at other alternative roofing materials using recycled or reclaimed materials, and we have kind of scrap pieces of metal, this extra flashing that we had, and cans.
And I think it's a good idea. I like it, and it'll add a little extra flair to the outside ring of the dome. I'm gonna go around with this measuring wheel and get a couple of circumferences, one right around the dome, the other right around the edge, and that'll help give us some ideas about how much material we're gonna need to cover this thing. 63 feet and 77 feet.
we got 50 cut so far.
Knocking it out, Jess, knocking it out. Are you thankful you've got 50 done so far?
Yes.
How many did we figure out we had to do?
It was close to 800, wasn't it?
Yep. Now you might remember these tin cans we got a while back from our friend Julie. We were going to use these for earth bag building. Now I'm going to be cutting these up for the project Jess and I are working on. So I'm going to cut off these lids, cut off the bottoms, and then cut up these cans. I got a lot of cutting to do. I got my work cut out for me. But by the end, I should have pretty good forearm strength. Last can, y'all. Got your ends, Jess. Now I got Popeye forearm. Should only take minutes to dry in this weather, hey? Cutting glass, cutting metal. Whatever you need cut, Jess. I'm your man. So I've been using the seam here as a guide to kind of get the cut a little straighter. So, you know, for one thing, I'm happy that the angle grinder was a good and useful purchase, right? Mm-hmm. And that came in handy, right?
Yes.
See, Jim's not just buying tools that aren't handy. But it was kind of cool cutting up them cans. It was cool seeing them sparks fly like that. Hey guys, so one of the things I want to do as the temperatures ramp up here in the desert is let you guys know how the temperatures are doing inside of the dome. You know, we're still not finished with the dome, so there's going to be a lot going on. But right now it's about 80 degrees outside. You can see right here from our thermometer, inside the trailer here, it's almost 82 degrees. But inside the dome, it's about 61. Nearly a 20-degree difference between the outside temperatures and inside the dome. I'm loving it because it's nice and cool in there. I washed out all of our cob gloves the other day. I think they're dry. I think I could take these down. So I want to get that area by the doorway covered with cob. Those bags are still getting hit by direct sunlight in the early morning, and they will deteriorate. I'd rather not have that happen. All right, let's get to mixing some cob, y'all. Not a whole lot of cob I gotta do, but I gotta go up along these walls, over the arch, so might take a little while, take a little bit of cob. The rough part about cobbing by yourself is that, you know, doing a mix and then doing the cob, The mix goes on so quick, and I got to go back, do another mix, and then get back here. So it's just time consuming going back and forth like that. Even though it wasn't exposed for very long, some of those bags were already starting to get kind of brittle. Plus, it's a little less airflow go through the door there. I'm excited already to see the effects that's going to have on the temperatures inside. It was a little challenging though, knocking out that cob solo. It just makes me appreciate Justice Help all that much more. When you gotta get all the material, do all the mixing, then go back and do the cob, it's just, oh man, I almost got it. I can't believe I might get this finished right here. Oh. Oh. Bad part is my gloves are getting kind of thick and heavy. I think I might need a shower after this. Be nice to have that little trowel that Jess uses right about now. I think it'd be perfect for this. Okay, y'all. We're gonna trowel this last little bit out there. We're all sealed up. That's nice because there was way too many air gaps around here. So, not that this plywood door is going to keep out all the air, but you know, if we could just get some of these gaps on there, it should make this even more energy efficient. And those nice temperatures we were getting before, maybe they'll be even nicer now. I'm excited for how this is going to look. So stay tuned because we're not just going with the regular metal color. They'll be all painted. So I'm pretty excited about how that's going to turn out when it's done. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next video as we get these shingles in place.